The British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has urged the leader of North Korea not to sell weapons to Russia. His direct message to Kim Jong Un comes after he promised his full and unconditional support for Vladimir Putin.
Kim Jong Un has not been abroad for 4 years. Choosing Russia as his first stop speaks volumes. This meeting is a huge moment. The world watching, and they knew it. Warm words and welcomes. Not maybe a meeting of minds, but two men from heavily sanctioned nations who have much that the other might want. This location is hugely symbolic. The Vostochny Cosmodrome in Russia's Far East is the newly built launching pad for Russia's space ambitions, perhaps now for North Korea's too. And if the symbolism didn't do the trick, then Putin made sure to hammer it home. Will Russia help North Korea launch satellites and rockets, he's asked. That's why we've come here, he answered. For Vladimir Putin, there is one clear goal: munitions to fuel his war in Ukraine, of which North Korea has plentiful supply and its leaders' support.
Russia is waging a sacred fight to defend its sovereignty, security interests and justice. And we have always expressed full and unconditional support for the actions taken by the Russian government. And I take this opportunity to affirm that we will always stand with Russia on the anti-imperialist front.
In return, North Korea looks set to get military technology, with tours coming up of Russian military facilities too. A clear contravention of UN Security Council sanctions blocking support for North Korea's weapons program, and a one-way road towards greater global instability.
Is Russia quite openly indicating that it is not bound by the sanctions, that it is going to support the North Korean missile program and nuclear program, including potentially with launches of satellites, rockets that we know have a military component, even if the satellites themselves might be civilian, for example. So I think that this is a dangerous game for Russia to play.
The symbolism clearly mattered as much as the substance. Words of friendship in a visitor's book, a ride in Putin's limo. The message: we can befriend who we choose. Such gestures continued over dinner. The intended audience, the West, of course, but maybe China too.
Our relations were founded back during the Korean struggle for freedom in 1945, when Soviet and Korean soldiers crushed the Japanese militarists shoulder to shoulder. Today as well, we strive to strengthen the bonds of camaraderie and good neighbourliness.
But this is a bromance to make the world shudder. Vladimir Putin's focus on his war against Ukraine and the West, raising far greater insecurity in the East. Diana Magnay, Sky News.